If you want to learn how to motivate kids to help around the house, you are in the right place today. I'm going to talk all about ways to motivate kids to build personal internal motivation. And part of our process today is going to involve a song that you might want to teach to the kids. And I know the mothers love when I have songs in my programs. This is going to be a really fun song that I think the kids will love to learn about being good helpers. So make sure you stay for that. I am so excited about this topic for you today. Really excited about this topic because it's really often hard to motivate kids to help around the house. And what usually happens is parents struggle with their kids to get them to do things. So if you're tired of negotiating and threatening and punishing and struggling to get your kids to help, you are in the right place. Because I want them to be motivated to raise their hand and say, I can do that. I'm happy to do that. What can I do to help? And often when you pressure kids to help out, when you pressure them to do chores, what you get is maybe the bare minimum. You don't get somebody who goes out of the way to do a great, great job that they're really and truly proud of. They just want to get their chores done so that you'll say they've accomplished the chores. But they're not going to go out of their way to do an exceptional job unless it's based on pride, unless it's based on internal happiness and motivation. That's when you get the best. So I'm going to talk about how to build that culture of cooperation and motivation. And again, if you present helping out around the house as chores, as work, as drudgery, then it's seen as chores, as work, as drudgery, and not as something personally that they want to go out of their way. I'm going to talk a lot today about how the family is a team and that the things that are done around the house are really teamwork, that everyone around the house contributes to, and that we're all proud of what we do. And there are many lessons in helping out around the house. One is first to teach kids to care for their home and their possessions, so they learn that as they grow up. They're going to need to take care of their home at some point in their lives or when they go to college, and at some point, if they learn to do it from the beginning, from when they're young, they're going to grow up taking care of their room, taking care of their possessions, learning that culture of helping out wherever they are. And if they learn to help around the house, they also learn a sense of responsibility and independence, that they can do things. If they learn teamwork, that they're part of a team where everybody contributes and does certain things, that may be their first lesson as being part of a team and learning about teamwork and celebrating teamwork, that everybody gets it done together. And not the last important reason, but there's a motherhood reason as well, because moms are often used to doing everything. But if mom does everything, then mom has no time to read books with kids, to do art projects, to chat about how the day was, to have fun time with kids, to play games with kids, watch a video. If mom is doing everything, then mom is exhausted, and mom is busy doing everything. And that's just one of the many reasons why it's really helpful, but it's really in kids' best interest to learn how to take care of things around the house as well. Again, I want to remind you, I'm going to get to a fun song, but I want to let's talk a little bit about what kids can do. All kids, from being really pretty young, can put their dirty laundry in the morning and nighttime into a laundry basket. without accumulating a mess. Even kids who can't even talk yet can learn to take their clothing and throw it in a laundry basket. All kids can learn to clean up their toys every day before dinner. It's a great habit to prevent clutter from accumulating. And they can all learn ways to clean up their room to keep it a little bit neat. And again, we want it to be based on pride. We don't want them to be punished or threatened to do their work because then they're not motivated. Also, this is an area that really concerns me. Very often, parents will tell kids if they don't get their chores done, they say, well, I'm going to take away your screen time. Screen time is often used as a negotiating factor, and that is really not a good thing to do because that makes screen time an issue when it shouldn't do. Your rules of screen time should be your rules of screen time. Otherwise, kids know it's negotiable, and they decide if it's worthwhile, and they decide how much they're going to put into their chore in order to get credit for doing it. It's not like doing it from the heart, like heartfelt, getting an activity, a task done. We want kids to be motivated internally, to do their best job, to have pride in what they do, not because they feel threatened and they just want to get it out of the way fast. Also, don't just give kids attention when you're struggling with them to get things done. Catch kids doing a great job at what their chores are or what their tasks are, and let them know you notice them doing a great job. So most kids, when they're very young, can pick up some activities like the dirty laundry or getting into their pajamas at night and arranging their clothing. Teenagers can certainly do a lot of activities. And even younger kids can set the table or clear the table after dinner and help so that mom has a little more free time so you can do things like movie night or games or art projects or discussing books or having other discussions. And also, it's important to kids to be part of the solution. So if there's a problem, if you notice the living room is getting cluttered, if morning is a really busy, stressful time, make them part of the solution and have a discussion. What can we do to make morning less stressful? Oh, let's lay out our clothes the night before. Let's get all our homework books and school bags packed at night. So in the morning, we just have to pick them up. Again, discuss issues and help make them part of the problem so that part of the solution, so that they understand how they're helping. I am also not a big fan of charts where they get stars for doing the tasks around their home, because then their motivation is to get stars. The motivation is not the internal motivation to look at the work that they've done. And again, if they're getting stars on a chart, they're motivating by getting the approval of someone else, although it is their mother. I want their approval to be their pride that they're doing a great job. I want them to learn to be proud of their work by their own internal brain and their own internal approval system. I don't like things where they're taught to look for the approval of other people, because I think that teaches them to look for the approval of other people, and I worry about when mom isn't around and they're used to looking for approval from people. What's it like with peer pressure? Are they feeling pressure from other kids that they want approval from? I want kids to have their own meter and have their own sense of what's important to them and what drives them. And again, I want them to be proud inside. I want them to be motivated by internal motivation. A great way of teaching the culture. Now, how do we do that, you might say? And teaching the culture of teamwork and participation, it may be helpful to have a family meeting. And if there's interest, let me know in the chat. I will do a program on creating family meetings. Some people do them regularly. You can do them every week. You can do them once a month. You can do them when there are particular issues that come up. But it's great to have a family meeting to develop a family culture about what needs to be done around the house. And you can have discussions. What do people like doing? What do they enjoy doing? What are they motivated to do? Are you going to have chores to help around the house, like sweep the floor or set the table? Are those going to be permanent, or do kids want to rotate them over time? These are all things that can be discussed. The laundry, cleaning the house. And again, helping out as a team is really important. We don't want mom doing everything. Mom needs time for self-care, mom's priority, mom's goals, mom's work as well. Make them part of the solution. Again, if morning is a rush, if it's stressful, figure out what you all can do as a team to make the morning easier. We want kids to buy in and understand why it's important for them to do tasks, why we shouldn't be yelling at them. Teach them as young as possible, but it's never too late. We can teach that culture to teenagers. They can learn to be proud of their work and what they do, and catch kids of all ages doing good things. So I wanted to tell you a quick personal story, and then we are going to get to the song. I know people always get excited about the song, but let me tell you one personal story. So when my daughter was younger and when she was in school, she was invited to have dinner at a friend's house. And after dinner, and she was used to this, after dinner she asked her friend's mother, can I help clear the table, or would you like help to clear the table? And the friend's mother called me afterwards because she wasn't used to having her daughter's friends ask to help. But my daughter was used to it. And so I heard from this friend's mother how surprised and pleased and delighted she was that my daughter offered to help. And it really didn't cost my daughter anything to do it. And the mother said yes, because she was curious what my daughter would do. And my daughter and she asked her friend to help, and they took the plates and put them in the sink, brought the food back to the kitchen. And it really didn't take a lot out of them to do that. And it really helped this girl's mother. And I heard afterwards about that. My daughter was used to it, and she was used to feeling that it's important to be a helper. If you do chores, it's a mom-directed system. It's a parent-directed system. They're looking for approval. I really want kids to learn that internal, heartfelt sense of being driven and being motivated and being proud to do what they do around, what they can do around the house. So again, you might find a family meeting helpful to build a culture and just bring it up over time. I would be happy to do a program on family meetings and how you can build them and be successful. If you are interested, let me know that in the chat or in direct message me. If you'd like to talk further about how to build this culture, particularly with your family, if you're finding any difficulty or some challenge, or if you'd like to talk more about this with me or any of our topics for our full scope parent and family location, do schedule a phone appointment with me. I do have limited appointments, so the sooner you schedule it, the more likely you'll be to get one of the appointments with me. If this was useful, let me know in the chat. And I am really excited. I am almost at the song. I just wanted to mention that since I'm going to do a song that you might want to teach the kids, I wanted to point out, and I don't often bring attention to the necklaces that I wear, but if you've been with me in this group, you know that each week I carefully pick a necklace for that week. And I picked a fun one that I thought the kids might enjoy this week. So you're welcome to tell the kids that I love different necklaces, and I come with a new necklace each week. I know some of the parents come to my group and they're interested in the topic, but they're also interested to see what necklace I'm going to wear that week. So this is a fun one. I hope you and the kids enjoy it. And I'm going to do the song, and then after I do the song, I'm going to discuss it a little bit and discuss how it might be helpful. So this song today that I'm doing, this is for Noah and Abigail and Bailey. And because I know that they are all really good helpers, and also for their mom and dad, Emily and Devin. And when I speak to you and your family, maybe I will dedicate a song to your kids as well, because I want to hear about all the good helpers out there. So this is a song about being good helpers that I think you might want to teach to the kids, and the kids may want to learn. You might want to bring this to their classrooms, to their teachers. I know it's the type of song that I hear that parents do bring to classrooms to teach as well, and that teachers like hearing about it. So, this is called I Can Help. I can help, I can help. I'm a really good helper, 'cause I care, and I'm always there. I can help, I can help. I'm a really good helper. You can see if there's a need. You can count on me. I can sweep the floor. I can make the bed. I can clear, move, hold, fix, pour, check, stir, and mix. I can set the table. I can fold the clothes. I can do a job well done. I can even have some fun. I can help, I can help. I'm a really good helper, 'cause I care, and I'm always there. I can help, I can help. I'm a really good helper. You can see if there's a need. You can count on me. So I hope all the really good helpers out there enjoy this song. And this is a great song to share with the kids. There are some examples in the song of things that they can do, like I can sweep the floor, I can make the bed, and then some general terms. I can clear, move, hold, fix. And then the next line is I can pour, check, stir, and mix, because I know a lot of the kids like to help cooking. I can set the table, I can fold the clothes. So in the song, there are some examples of what kids can do to help around the house, but I think this can start a great discussion of lots of things that they can do to help at home and in the classroom and at school and in the community as well. So I would love to hear how you are using it at home and in your schools. If you would like the words to the song, let me know. Schedule a phone appointment with me, and we'll figure out a way for me to get the words to you, or to your teachers, or to your classrooms or your schools. I am happy to share that. And as you all know, this is a full scope home to help parents and families and schools and everything related to kids. So if you have any issues that you'd like to discuss with me, whether it's on this topic, whether it's reaching goals, whether it's time management hacks, or whatever is on your mind, feel free to schedule an appointment with me at the link in our group. I do have a limited set of free appointments each week, so the sooner you set an appointment, the better if you'd like an appointment. If I can help you, feel free to let me know. And again, make sure you join us in the group during the week for all the recommendations that I post. Make sure you're back here next Sunday for our weekly session, where I will have a brand new topic. And if you're watching this in Facebook, make sure you join us in the group during the week and back here again next Sunday. If you are watching this in YouTube, make sure you hit the like button and you hit subscribe so that you will know when I come out with new videos as well. And again, I congratulate all the good helpers out there. I hope you will enjoy singing this song and feeling that sense of pride and enjoyment about all the ways that you help at home, at school, and in your community. I am happy to see you here, and I look forward to seeing you back here to learn more about how we can move forward and be helpful.